Welcome back to another episode of TBH. I'm your host, Jay from thebeerheads.com. Let's get into today's episode. We're going to the Dogfish Head Craft Brewery out of Milton, Delaware to review the 2012 batch of Bitches Brew, a 9% Imperial Stout brewed with honey and Giso roots. It is a collaboration with Miles Davis in honoring the 40th anniversary of Bitches Brew, his well-known album, and his first album to go gold. That's right, over 500,000 copies were sold of this one. It is honoring one of the most game-changing albums in the jazz world. Miles Davis was a famous trumpeter, an American jazz musician. He was well known as a band leader and a great composer. He was also innovative for starting genres such as bebop, cool jazz, hard bop, and other great genres like that. Let's get this into a glass and I'll let you know what I think of this one. Alright, so the appearance on the Bitches Brew. Definitely getting that dark opaque black color. Not too much carbonation in this one, you guys. A nice little ruby red hue on the bottom, barely shining through. You get about a 1 finger to 2 finger, this khaki bright chocolatey head. Great amount of alcohol leggings, huge sticking to the glass. Some nice lacing as well. Definitely a nice Imperial Stout. You definitely get that nice, huge Imperial Stout quality of dark chocolate, roasted coffee, some grounded bean in there. You get a little sweetness in the nose from that honey, and then you definitely pick up that Giso root. It's more of a herbally quality that gives it to the nose. That blends nicely with the malt and the breadiness in this one, you guys. A little subtle caramel note in here, not too big, but very faint if you can pick it up. Subtle booze notes, but it's nicely blended with that honey. It sweetens it up and gives that nice chocolatey breadiness as well that balances it out and gives it a nice little subtle booze note in the nose. Alright, you guys, in honor of Miles Davis, cheers. Very, very nice. The texture on the palate is very velvety, and that plays a role with that honey. That this, liquefies the body, and not too much carbonation on this one, and it gives it a nice, almost, if you were to have it in an oatmeal stout, where it gives it that velvety, creamy texture body as well. It's very, very nice. You do pick up a subtle bitterness from the Giso root and that herbal quality, and that only sticks on the sides of the palate and the tip of the palate for a faint hint, and then the back of the palate you get more of that dark malt roasty quality and a subtle bitterness. Front of the palate though, you pick up a sweetness of honey that blends in well with the texture of the malt and backbone on this one. It gives it a little breadiness quality to the fill, toastiness. You definitely pick up those roasted coffee grounds in here, subtle caramel, but all in all, you pick up that honey and it's very, very well in this one, you guys. Alright, the overall verdict on the Miles Davis Bitches Brew from Dogfish Head, the 2012 batch, I'm going to be giving this an 18 out of 20, making it an A- beer. It's a solid, hands down, good beer. Very, very shareable with friends, something you're really going to have to share. It's very hidden in alcohol. When you taste it, you can't pick it up at all. You get a subtle heatness in the chest and in the throat, but all in all, it's just very hidden, really, really good. Definitely an ager, you guys. I say pick up at least 2 bottles, one to drink and then one to age. The aging process on this one's going to actually give it a little more sweetness qualities from that honey. A little bit more bitterness is going to die down, and that alcohol is going to faint away really, really good, making this an excellent sipper, you guys. Other than that, another great beer review. Other than that, like I always say, live, learn, and drink. Until the next time, I'm going to enjoy my beer. You guys should do the same.